Nice to meet you.
Meet you too. I'd love to just know who you are. Like, we can read,
Yeah.
go online and look at your amazing works, but what's the nuts and bolts of Steve Lambert?
I went to public school and then I hated it and dropped out. But I don't know, I was in bands and whatever, but over time I realized that the best way I knew how to communicate was through art. I see a lot of students that don't quite realize that. Like me, I'm like, oh, I'm just a guy from San Mateo, California, whatever. That the things that I have to say are not that important, and even if I did, no one would listen, which is really not true. So the Public Energy Art Kit was about that, like translating these white paper kind of policy ideas into sometimes images that were barely, loosely connected, so that if maybe the image resonated with people and then they could understand it better, or while they're reading the policy they have this other thing to reflect on that use art, use these kind of embodied or affective emotional experiences to help people understand. We decided in the end to make this like really thousands of these papers that have posters made by artists. Well, these are some of the ones I did in the middle. Someday this, and you can write whatever it is, will be solar powered. So if you have a dorm, you can cut this off, tape it to the outside of the dorm. We're not trying to convince like climate deniers like we have in the US. Those people, it's really easy to organize around like the worst group. What is the group you can have the most leverage with? And for us, with the Public Energy Art Kit, it was like people that were supportive already, but we wanted to add some depth to that understanding. So someone who would say, yeah, solar's good, I want solar power, whatever, solar, yay. And it's like, wait, solar's good, but like what kind of solar? Some of these things in the Public Energy Art Kit are like a little weird, arty, but some of the ones I like the best, like speak in the language of advertising.
What are you working on at the moment?
Well, for the last 3 or 4 years, I've had this sign that says "Capitalism works for me," and there's a scoreboard in it. You hit true or false, and I've taken that around the United States, a lot of different cities. I think 15 different cities or something, and a couple different cities in Europe. And I am a little tired of talking about capitalism, and I wish I could change the sign. So this one that I built now, it just says public forum at the top, and then there's a marquee where you can put letters on and change it. And next week I'll be in Birmingham, Alabama, with I can write on the marquee, Jesus is more important than football, true or false, and we can have a conversation about it on the streets of Alabama.
Wow.
Yeah. The other thing that's cool is they're coming up with the statements. So that came from someone who lived in Birmingham that thought that was a good topic.
Wow.